Yo guys, and also welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, if you're old school, you know about by now. We also know what the pulse is about. It's everything Sennheiser. So come with me in my continuing journey to find out which is the best IEMs for me.
When there is no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
Yo guys, thanks for stopping by to the Pulse and also my private channel. Let's see what I've found out about IEMs. So I've been using the XSWs for a while now, the Sennheisers. Absolutely amazing. Budget, around £500. I don't know what that is in euro, dollars, yen or shekels. But alright, decent. And they were really, really good. They were really, really handy in the club scenes. They were quite lightweight. The unit's quite small. They are plastic though, so if you're touring a lot, that might be a concern. And also if you're playing bigger festivals, and kind of like 15,000 plus kind of festivals, there's only one way to go really. I was informed by the guys over at Sennheiser, and that is to go G4. Just open the door to G4. So here is a little kind of tour diary of just some of the locations that I've been using these in. So some club levels, some festival levels, and just kind of my opinion on what I got from it really. Over the XSWs, but this is not really a comparative video. The XSWs function great, but just what do you get for that extra coin? So here's how I would use this guy in a bunch of gigs. So let's go and watch old me, past me, talking about this system.
So here is my pedal board rig. So we're rocking the Quad Cortex, and this is a visual sound expression pedal, Moliwa, which is Beast, and then my in-ear rig lives under there. So my G4 is permanently connected to the pedal board, so that means no matter what band I'm playing with, whether it be the Motorstein Boys or Sessions or whatever, I've got my G4 whenever I need it. Tony has got his G4 whenever he needs it. So that is how our G4s work as a front pedal board mount, or how you would run it in a rack mount. Absolutely spot on. So that's the stage stuff. Back to me sitting at home. So setting up for a very, very muddy show tonight. So we're looking at 10,000-ish. And yeah, it's just very muddy, so we're just setting up the backstage rig now, which is the first G4. So that's our G4 for drummer face, which he's loving, aren't you, Tom?
I certainly am. Good man.
So we're loving the G4 there, and then my G4 will live on my pedal board, which I've shown you guys before. So that just really doesn't need filming, really. And then, yeah, so that's it. So we've got a couple of hours to set up. Looks like we're 10 to 12,000. Should be a great show. Load of fire tonight as well, which is going to be really good. Just making sure that everything works, but we know the G4s are just going to work, so that's great. Right, guys, we'll see you in a bit.
Right, thank you very much for the handoff. Old me or future me. I don't know which way this is going to work out. So, as you can see, two completely different environments. One, 10 to 15,000 capacity festival. The other one, a 400 to 500 capacity club. I use my Sennheiser XSWs as a floor unit so I can take them with me anywhere I go. Tony, on the other hand, leaves his in the rig. He has got his plumbed into the main fridge at all times. What have I noticed that is beneficial to me over the XSWs? Well, personally, I prefer the receiver. It's a little bit smaller. It's metal, so I can take a good old bunch of crap. It's really, really bright. So the screen it's that bright that it won't even focus in on it. It's really, really good. So there's a ton of information available to you. It's really easy to read. It's really easy to navigate. It's just very, very, very well made. And then on the flip side to that, we also have a very easy to get into battery compartment, which is great. And the other thing I've noticed about this is they seem to have used a lot less battery, which is great. Yeah, really rugged. The unit itself is a tad bigger than the XSWs, but only a tad. That lives under my board, as you've seen in the videos. That's got a big bright OLED display. That's really easy to read. I have literally set this guy and I forgot about it. The scan on this works a lot better than the XSW. And it will kind of auto search, I think, to a certain degree. It just never seems to drop out, ever. I get no interference, ever. No dropouts, ever. It's just bulletproof. And bearing in mind, the band have currently got 2 G4s, 1 X5, and 3 kind of no-named cheapo wireless system. And I'm getting no interference at all with this guy. Occasionally with the XSW, I used to get a bit of, like a little interference when I walk past certain things or certain people, but not on the G4. So just for the price of admission alone, I think the build quality takes it to the next level. It's been an absolute pleasure using the G4. I would, if you are playing any more than 20 gigs a year and you need a reliable in-ear monitoring system, this is the way to go, without a doubt. It's go G4, man. It'll pay itself back in a few shows. If you're playing over 10,000, 15,000 seater venues, or you're playing to bigger crowds, festivals and stuff on the reg, get a G4. It's the only way to go. But the XSW is still really, really good. Sennheiser, you can't go wrong, really. But yeah, the G4, man. So check it out at your local dealer or wherever you have a Sennheiser Palace. Go there, check that stuff out. Absolutely immense. I dig. Okay, cool. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of The Pulse, whatever that might be. Hope you enjoyed this little insight into how a guitarist uses the G4 system as a pedal board addition and also as a rack mount. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.